I mean, there's no one here, so I mean, I might as well try to park backwards or something. Try it. Let's try it, okay? Ready? 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 How do people do this? What? Huh? Huh? I think that's fine. I'm like right on the line, I think. That's like pretty embarrassing. Okay. I didn't like think this through at all. Oh, I wonder if I could use like my charging cord as kind of a rig. No. Okay, cool. Hey y'all, what's up? What am I even here to talk about? Great question. I kind of just felt like filming, and felt like being in the car instead of in my room, and also because my brother cooked something and cooked it a little bit too long, and so my lungs were not really thriving in that space anymore, and so I had to get outside and then decided to drive, and now here we are. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, the clouds are plump. It's kind of chilly. It's like 50 or something. I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. I have not had a chance to just like talk to myself or the camera, whatever, in a long time, because being home is drastically different than being at school, in terms of space, in terms of time that is quiet, in terms of when I have to be quiet because other people are on more of a normal schedule and I can't like make noise at super late hours. So I've been having to adjust my expectations for myself, for my circumstances. At the end of April, I set some goals for myself in terms of music and some certain timelines, that kind of shit, to try to, get the shit moving so that I'm not just making a bunch of stuff and hoarding it and never sharing anything because I'm scared. And so I'm learning a lot in terms of strides I've been making. I kind of figured out how to program drums because, listen, that shit had my brain broken for a minute. Like, it wasn't making sense to me, especially because, so I've been using GarageBand, right? And you go to, add software instrument, and then there's a million keys with a million different sounds. I was like, how do people know all of these sounds, know which ones to play when, know how they relate to each other in a way that sounds good? Like, that was deeply confusing to me. But then I found this video on YouTube, and he broke it down very well, and I was very grateful for that. And then so now I can do basic drums, and that feels like a big win. And so I think we're moving on up, folks. I think that we're making it happen. I love the sun so much. I guess we're gonna go a little stream of consciousness moment. One of the things that I'm focusing on in May is figuring out where I stand in terms of making content and sharing it, that kind of thing. And not just, I separated that out from making music. By content, I mean YouTube videos, I mean stuff on Instagram, that kind of thing. And so on the one hand, I'm like, well, duh, yeah, want to do it. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy filming. I like talking to myself. It's something that I already do, that I'm proficient in. So if there's a way to channel that and, get to also add some artistic expression and get to edit, I like that process, whatever. So I'm like, okay, yeah, duh, we'll do it. It sounds super fun, that kind of thing. But then at the same time, it's difficult for me to figure out what to make that I like, that I'm excited about making. I heard this thing. What's her name? Nicole Raffi. I like watching people's YouTube tips videos, kind of just because I like hearing them talk about it. Their thought process behind it, what has helped them on their journey, and see what resonates, what sticks for me. And she was talking about make videos that if someone put it on the TV, if someone was like, okay, we're gonna cast it right now, we're gonna watch it, that you'd be like, yeah, bet, do it. That's a good video. That you'd be excited to share. So I'm trying to figure out what that is. Okay. What else do I want to talk about? Oh my god. So y'all know the whole, everyone and their mom has been talking about this. The intense pressure during a time where it's so stressful, and then people really have the nerve to come up here and be like, okay, so if you don't come out of this with a new skill, you wasted your time. But the thing is, I really need to breathe. I need to just breathe. Focus on being well. Do a lot to de-stress because so much stressful shit is happening. Not even just the corona shit, but there's just stress everywhere. But I was definitely letting it like weigh on me for a really long time. Like, girl, if you don't make your EP right now, like what are you doing? If you don't start making more YouTube videos, then what was this all for? So it's been taking me a lot to kind of unprogram that icky like productivity thing that would make me feel guilty for not doing the absolute most when that's not necessarily what I want to do. If that is making people feel good, I love it for them. Like, if learning a new skill, if taking on a project or like diving into a project that you've been wanting to do for forever is what you want to do, that's awesome for you. But then to feel like you have to be doing that, it's not for me. So for a while, especially as it relates to YouTube, I feel bad. I was like, yikes, why am I making YouTube videos? Like, this is kind of the perfect time to do that. But turns out, like, a pandemic is not the perfect time to do anything because it's not a perfect circumstance, not even close. So I'm trying to give myself some grace in this time. I have to keep telling myself that, though. Like, it's a very consistent thing that I have to keep reminding myself. So yeah, I'm going to work on, because it is one of my goals to like build up to posting consistently, because it's something that's fun to me. I like editing videos. I like making stuff. I like the little rush of posting something. Ooh, it's a little zap of energy. That's fun. So I like the process. And that's something I have wanted to do for a really long time. And I'm trying to ease myself into that in a way that's not, like, punitive or, like, why haven't you been doing this whole time? Less of that and more of, if it makes you excited and fills you up and makes you feel good, then let's do more of it. I'm happy I'm recording this right now. That feels good. That feels like a win to me. Oh, I think I need to free up in my head what my music can sound like. I don't really know what more to say about that, because I have like a lot of people that I like listening to and that inspire me, but then I think I get frustrated when it doesn't sound like them, but that doesn't make sense because of course it'll sound different because it's not theirs, it's mine. Make it make sense. I don't know. That's a confusing one, but I'm having trouble wrapping my head around, I think. Okay, it's getting cold. Queen bee, wanna smile with me? Okay. Oh my god, so good. Bougie. Say the way that thing move, it's a movie. I've been doing TikTok dances. That's another case of me like putting a lot of effort into a thing and then never posting it anywhere. But I don't know why I don't like that. Maybe a girl just doesn't ever want to post the dances on TikTok. It's fun to learn them. I don't know. I struggle with social media. I go in waves. You come in waves. But yeah, waves. I don't even know. How old was I? When was this? But for a while, I was not on Instagram. Like, I had the profile there still, technically, but I, like, had the app deleted off my phone for, like, years, ? I think it could have been years. Same with Twitter. It's only recently, like, I guess this past year that I have been dabbling. But even then, I deleted it the other day. Again. But I don't even post that much to anything, like Instagram or Twitter. I think ideally my relationship with social media would be that it could be on my phone or whatever, but like there would probably be days where I wouldn't have it on my phone, but that I would post fairly regularly because I would just post whatever I wanted when I wanted to. But then the reality of the situation is that posting stresses me out. Oh my god. On like an unrelated note, but not that this is a hair channel or anything, but I tried the the bentonite clay mask on my hair, and oh my god, that shit is, I think I wasn't skeptical, that's not the word, but like I was very curious to see how it was just gonna remove, just like how is it just gonna, I just leave it on and then I rinse it out and it's cleaned my scalp. But I don't know why I ever doubted her, because that shit has my skin, like when I put it on my skin I can literally feel it sucking out the impurities. And that's exactly what it did on my scalp. My scalp is so fucking clean. My hair in general is more like, I think it was getting like dull from like product buildup. Like my scalp was starting to get kind of itchy. And I was like, is it dry or is it dirt? Like, I was really confused. And it was kind of both. Does that make any sense? I don't even know. But, shout out to Bentonite Clay. That's all. Anything else that I want to say? Okay, this has, like, been 45 minutes of me just talking to myself. I'm sure there's at least 5 minutes of a video within here somewhere. Team Heat. Chef gives you a treat. Mwah! Okay, I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day or night or whatever time it is. I hope something about this was entertaining. I honestly don't quite remember what I even said, so it'll be interesting to edit and see what comes of this. I will see you guys next time. I'm sending you so much love. I hope that this gave you a little boost, and I hope that you're doing what you can to take care and to rest. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.